Make sure everything is working. There we go. Stream manager, and we're live. YouTube. Let's see if we're up and running on YouTube. We are. Facebook. Oh, excuse me. And we are rocking and rolling. All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Commissar Hecht, and welcome to another edition of Warhammer painting. I am excited to paint with you guys. We are going to be finally finishing the guardsmen that have been sitting here. And then we're going to move on to the gun carriage and the sentinel, and hopefully after I paint the heads of these guys, we can move on to other models. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of my pile of shame that I do need to build. So that's kind of why I love streaming painting and all that stuff, and I know you guys enjoy it. It's one of the most viewed videos on the channel. I do want to actually start doing battle reports again, but I'll have to wait till we're back stateside to do that, because it seems that stateside wise, there's just more opportunity for me to get stateside games, or to get battle report games and whatnot. But fear not, they are coming. Just like just as the Starks say in Game of Thrones, winter is coming. In this case, it's battle reports are coming. Statement. Okay, cool. But yes, I'm actually looking forward to getting this show on the road here, and getting these heads painted. So really, it's the tail end of the guardsman. It's really just the grenadier, the voxcaster, and the voxcaster is missing some bits too, so we got to paint that. But really, that's it. It's yeah, we can actually put a head on him too, seeing as he's the medic. And a head on him, and a head on him. Yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost there. We're getting there. We're getting there, guys. So, without further ado, we are going to start painting. Oh, that paint pot is low of water. So let me go grab that real quick, and then we'll start. And we are currently live streaming on Twitch, YouTube, Kick, and Facebook. As always, with every live stream that I do, it is for charity. The particular charity that I'm doing is Refugee Aid Mission. We work on the human refugee, or sorry, the human committee of rights, or Council of Rights, Committee of Rights, Refugee, UNHCR. It's the UN's Human Rights Council. Or sorry, not the Human Rights Council, CR, not HR. The UN High Commissioner for Refugees. Sorry, they're both run by the UN. It's just two separate factions, two separate sections within the UN. But yeah, so the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. I keep on confusing it with the Human Rights Council. But they do run a similar similar purviews. But so let's get kind of started on painting. I was sick last week, so I didn't stream last week when I was off. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm probably not going to take my computer in because I'm going to be seeing a baseball game. So what I might do is Saturday, I might stream, quote unquote, the car ride down into Sendai. And that'll only be because I don't think Restream's a good phone app, but I don't know, maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. So I might stream the car ride down just to say that I did. I don't know how effective that's gonna be, but I'll definitely stream some of the baseball game, and we can talk about whatever we talk about and all that stuff. So I think we can definitely do that. That'll be easy. Easy. But let's get into this. So we painted the berets. Now we need to paint the skin tone. That's going to be a little tough because, as you can see, they're not on the tree. They're on these little pegs. So because they're not on the tree and they're on these little pegs, it's going to be a little bit more of a difficult time. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is painting using the natural light and probably painting off camera the face. Yeah. And we'll do the eagles. So but I hope and like I said, I do stream for charity, and if you want to support, you can always give to the charity. So there's the link for the UNHCR's mission. And yeah, I always stream for charity. So please, if you can give. If you can't give, I totally understand. motherfucker. I'll fix that a little later. What have I become? Ah, my dearest friend, everyone I know goes away in the end. Oh, I had not finished this beret. Alright, well, that's kind of a bummer. What have I become? My dearest friend, everyone I know goes... Oh, and I didn't finish that one. Okay, well, shucks. This one I did, though. Eh. It's not wanting to stay flat to protect the color. There we go. All right. What have I become, my dearest friend? Everyone I know goes away. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 8, 7. In the end, and you could have it all. Actually, let's listen to some jams. Let's listen to some tunes while I paint. It'll help. What have I become, my dearest friend? Okay, yeah. Chat. We're at editorial note 5. actually want to listen to music. Oh, there we go. Oh. Who are you building? I am building some guardsmen. Dreamboat from what's it called from YouTube. I'm just trying to get my music sorted out. Ah. What's it? Oh, nice. I'm just starting 40K as well. Not playing, but I'm building my first team. Space Wolves Combat Patrol. Oh, that's a decent. Any Space Marine army is really forgiving, really decent to start with because what your the armor is going to be performatively better. The ballistics are above average, weapon strength above average, all that stuff. So that is a good choice. Interesting chapter choice. I'm assuming you like the space Viking, somewhat uncivilized barbarian feel. Aha! Where did you go? There we go. But but the title of the Emperor's Executioner sold me. Yeah, I'm gonna mean unfortunately that kind of bit them in the ass during the Horus Heresy. But yes, they are have a very very efficient reputation. There we go. Eh, it's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Hold on. Always loves your streams, my friend. Keep up the good work. Thanks, Valentine. I appreciate you. Appreciate you trapping in. You're like one of my biggest supporters, and I truly do appreciate that. I'm still learning more. I really only got into. I really know there's a lot to get into. I wish that there was a series that explained it. Well, while I'm not necessarily a lore channel, I can certainly talk to you about the lore in and of itself, and we can talk about certain aspects. I'm not totally quite familiar with all the Space Wolf characters, and I'm not totally quite familiar with the Space Wolves in general. But I can give you like a kind of a top-down, what the fuck's gone on bit fairly well. There are other channels. Um, Oculus Imperia. Um, Arbitrator, I think his name is Arbitrator Ian. Let me just make sure I said that right. Yeah, Arbitrator Ian. Uh, Isander and Coda, if you want kind of like a more cracked, low key, more memes explained through memes, but it's still there, kind of a deal. Wes Hammer, a solid YouTuber, really good to go on. So yeah. Are they on YouTube? Yeah, all those channels I just mentioned are on YouTube. Um, uh, or do you? prefer Twitch? I am not a guy that discriminates between Twitch or YouTube. I stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. I stream on Facebook. I stream on Kick. The whole goal of the channel is to monetize the channel to give to charities. The particular charities that I am championing right now is the UNHCR, or the UN, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, and I'm trying to raise money for the for the High Commission for Refugees. So that's kind of where my passion is. But if you prefer YouTube over Twitch, if you prefer Twitch over YouTube, that's fine by me. I'm on all platforms. But the channels I did mention are specifically YouTube based. Oculus Imperia, Arbitrator Ian, Wes Hammer, and then Iceander and Coda. So those are all really good YouTube channels that talk about the in-depth lore. But I also appreciate your support and patronage as well, in order to help develop more. In order to help to give more money to people who are in need. But I will absolutely talk lore. I mean, I've been playing since 2003. And I love Warhammer. I just don't have a, what's it called? I read a lot of 40K books, but I don't have like all the codexes and like all the source material like readily available. The guys that do those channels they have a lot of research material. So yeah, that's what they. Yeah, but I do both. Commissar Hecht on Twitch, Commissar Hecht on Kick, Commissar Hecht on Facebook, where you can see pictures that I normally don't. I'm not able to post to YouTube or Twitch or all that stuff. And then you know, I'm on Twitter as well, but that's under Commissar Hecht, but it's at Defender Hecht too. So there's that. All right. All right. Okay, nice. I'm just eager to play my first game. Okay, well, hey, being eager to play your first game is always fun. Um, I could tell you a little bit about your faction, about your chapter. The Space Wolves have, or they used to have, 13 great companies. Um, they are not really fond of the Codex Imperia, of the Codex Astartes, and they very, very, very much have a grudge against the Thousand Sons, only shadowed by the eclipse of the Dark Angels. Um, uh, Primarily, um, I mean, the Thousands of Sons they hate. And a lot of that hatred was born out of the Horus Heresy. A lot of that hatred was born because they were just like, oh, I don't, we don't, we were following the Emperor's word of no psychers, and it was psychers that led to the downfall of the Emperor. And they're not entirely wrong, but they're also not right either. Uh, and really, it's Ragnar Blackmane that's keeping the chapter together, is holding it together, and hopefully he is hoping that his Allfather Lehman Russ comes back and starts whipping whipping the Space Wolves back into shape. So, and there actually is a miniature, an old miniature of Ragnar Blackbane. I don't know if it's available on. It might be available on eBay to buy for an exorbitant price, but it's fairly expensive, unfortunately. Yeah, so Ragnar Blackbane, I think he's the current chapter master of the Space Wolves, is available for purchase. You can get some painted, but he is available for purchase. I really want the Parisian Wolf Pack. Ah, okay, yeah, yeah. He is available for purchase for roughly $30. There are older Blackmane models for about $20, and some of them that are quote unquote pro painted, you know, buyer beware, for about $40, for about $140. So yeah, really interesting. A really interesting model in and of itself. Ah, oh, that's not terrible. The Wolves are 51. Yeah, it's. Oh, excuse me. Hi, eBay. And we have an orc from on Twitch. Gazkul Uruksrakad has decided to show up. Oh wow, no, I can paint it and save $80. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, welcome, 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 guys. Cool. I'm glad that you've decided to join me. Uh, don't necessarily know how you justify watching an approved Imperial stream, but there you have it. Um, but yeah, yeah, Dreamboat. I mean, you can get some of the models. I mean, That's the one risk you take when it comes to eBay, is that models are going to be priced up higher than MSRP because people want to make money off of it. So, all right. But anyway, as I was doing, we are. Hopefully, you guys can't hear the music. Because if we watch the Imperium, all the better to insult and fight them. I can't argue with that. Again, I can't argue with that orky logic. But you're never gonna fight right when it comes to us. It comes to the channel. This channel's talking about law, not fighting. And there ain't no insult you can think up in your little orky head that I haven't already heard. All right. Because this Imperium fights right and proper. But anyway, yeah, I'm on. So, Dreamboat, I'm on. To answer your question, whichever platform you choose is I 100% support. Just know that I'm streaming to four platforms: Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and Kick. I am multitasking. But yeah, let me think about your army real quick. Space Wolves. I'm thinking what I'm thinking you should do for Space Wolves is you you should have a battle line of regular. I mean, if you want to choose Primaris, you certainly can. Most people have switched to Primaris, but a battle line of tactical Marines would be nice. And then pepper that in with, um, if you want to go that woven cavalry feel, pepper that in with some assault Marines, and then um, have your backline be Terminators or um, uh, oh god, what are they called? Long Claw Kill Packs, the ones that have like they're the Space Wolf version of Devastators. Um, so that's what I would do if I was making a Space Wolf army. I would focus on a static battle line, but have um, units that rotate around the battle line to provide support. Anyway, well then I use my weird boys to cast the jump and put 30 orcs behind your lines. Now you make a decision. Uh, Save your resources or be at the mercy of our Stampa. Ah! Well, Gazcol. Here's the thing about uh here's the thing about doing the jump into guard lines. You just basically make our target practice that much more easy. Um, my army traditionally, if we're talking about how my army performs, the closer you are to my gun line, the harder it is for you. Like the easier it is for me to inflict casualties. Um, when, we could talk about tactics, absolutely. So you always want to give, especially on a tabletop, you always want to give dilemmas, not problems. Dilemmas are problems with that are just as bad as the solutions that you're presenting. Problems can be solved. Dilemmas just suck. So and you're forcing the bad guy, right? You're forcing your opponent to choose between a scenario that one worse scenario from another. Um, Also, your weird boys ain't as good as regular Imperial Psychers because a Primaris Psyker can block up to two. Unless they change that in 10th. I don't have the rulebook on me, but Primaris Psykers can block two psychic attempts. I know I haven't played the tabletop in years, so I kind of forgot how to play. That's fine. We can just talk lore and whatnot, or we can just sit and talk about like some of the armies that you've painted or collected over the years. Like I am totally fine. Like I love talking tabletop. I love talking lore. I love helping new players find the armies that fit them. Like I love it. I love it. No here. No hatred here. Rise up. All right. if you guys have not listened to, if you're curious about the music that I'm listening to, it's a mix. I love rock and roll. Um, I love classical music. I love alternative punk rock, all that stuff. Some of Fall Out Boy's stuff hits. I'm not gonna lie. It just speaks to me at a level. Their recent song, "We Didn't Start the Fire," pretty damn good. It's a pretty damn good cover. Uh, well, I recently been collecting miniatures. Most came from my cousin, who really doesn't trust his kids around them. So he gave me a set of Necrons, vintage Ultramarines, Orcs, and something called an OOP Metal Thunder. Oh, God, the Metal Thunderhawk. That's super rare. I gave it to a friend who restored miniatures. He recently put it on eBay. He is about to make a blinding amount of money. Just embarrassingly large amount of money. Like those until Forge World came around and actually made the Thunderhawk model, is the Metal Thunderhawk good? It's not that it's good. What you have is a piece of Games Workshop history. Okay, before 40K got really big, and before Games Workshop got really big, they only released the metal. When we're talking about the Metal Thunderhawk, they only released, I think it was like 1,500 of them, or maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe they released like 4,000 of them, something to that extent. But it's a rare kit to build, and the the directions, you had to scrub everything and shave it down, and it's definitely a hard kit to come by, and it's incredibly hard to put together, but it is such a rewarding kit because you have a piece of Games Workshop history. As a matter of fact, most collectors, if they do buy it, they buy one that's not assembled, and then they buy one that someone had bought in paint, in order to say that they have both Thunderhawks, basically. Um, but yeah, it's a model that was produced and made when Games Workshop did not have Forge World, when Games Workshop did not think that they were going to be a big model company, and definitely a piece of history, of collector history, that a lot of people enjoy. So I am envious of it. Hell, I think just recent. Actually, let's look at eBay right now. I think just recently the Metal Thunderhawk, OOP Thunderhawk. So there's the epic scale. Yeah, so one pre-owned Thunderhawk gunship is roughly uh $2,000. One old Thunderhawk gunship, metal Thunderhawk gunship, is over $2,000. So it's definitely a piece of collector history. Yeah, there's a thunder. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There is a Thunderhawk gunship kit that is worth $10,000. And because I don't want to be seen as somebody that's high off of my ass or whatever, here is the eBay link. If I'm making it up, there's the eBay link right there. And they did make more than 40,000. They did make more than 40,000. This was 1997. Has a key for the box. Found it in a storage locker, sold as is. My fucking God. That is a storage locker. That is a hell of a find. I didn't know it came with a wooden box. Yeah. It was to celebrate Warhammer being, back in like I thought it was 80s, but apparently this was 97. But yeah, that's how like if you truly had a Thunderhawk, a true Thunderhawk gunship, your friend is about to make a blindingly large amount of money. Well, uh, I don't know how. Like when you talk about vintage, there's definitely models that are um, there's definitely models that can be considered vintage. He said seventh edition. That's not necessarily vintage because seventh edition was back in like 2016, 2017. Vintage would be like third edition. Actually, vintage would be like Rogue Trader. I actually have a Rogue Trader. Oh, but that's still pretty old, right? Seventh edition. I mean, it's not too old. I mean, we're just getting into 10th now. Um, but yeah, 7 years is a long time. Oh. Let your coaxing newspapers be cutting their capers, out curing the vapors, the scratch and the gout. Oh, let's see. So what would you rather fight, a Tyranid or an Orc in hand-to-hand combat? Tyranid, because then they're just like wild. If a Tyranid is by itself, while it is extremely dangerous, a Tyranid will just act like a wild animal. Like you won't you won't you could be able to outsmart it, right? Um, but a what's called um, but an orc, yeah, no, I meant connected to the hive. Ooh, I think I still have a better chance with a Nid, although they have acid blood, so fuck. Ooh, ah, I'm gonna go Nid. I'm gonna go Nid because an orc doesn't have a whole lot of vital organs, and even with its vital organs, you can kill it or you can wound it pretty badly, and it'll still get back up. Whereas a Nid, if you crush its head, it's dead. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would fight a Nid over an orc. Because, like I said, an orc, you can wound it grievously and it will get back up again. I still think Nid because orcs are known to have taken injuries that could easily take down a Primarch. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't like fighting a Nid, but if it was Nid versus Orc, I'd go Nid. Wait, what? Someone asked jokingly at work the other day, "Oh, so you like 40K, name everything in it, and I no kidding, he cracks his knuckles and names about half of the entire 40K universe to me in about 6 minutes. Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot in the 40K universe that you can talk about ad nauseum, um, and still not cover. Like 40K is a pretty expansive universe, which is why a lot of people like it so much. Well, it was nice talking to you. I have to go to work tomorrow, so goodbye and have a rest of a good night. Oh, well, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. Where is... Frame brown. I am missing a flesh color. I know exactly what it is. It's the Cadian flesh tone. It's Kislev flesh. I wonder if it's in here. Caitlin may have put it in here. Kislev flesh. Elf flesh. Cadian flesh tone. This one's not open. All right. Well, I got two of them. I just really wish I just really want to know which one where'd the other one go. It's Night Quester. Gehenna's Gold. Ah! At home I did arrive. Nope. Damn it. Oh, nuts. Hey, Algie. How have you been? Better than ever. Good. Glad. What you been up to? Not much. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you're better than ever, at least. Are those Scion Beret heads? Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Gator Gaze. I use those heads on my Guardsmen. It's amazing what can make a difference. I paint my berets red. Well, the reason why I'm using berets is because I am going based off of the 1,401st Operation Test Flights, Operation Safe Side, uh, uh, Air Police Security, or sorry, Security Police Squadron test. And I've got a picture of what they look like. Their name just rolls off the tongue. Well, so the it's the it was a test squadron, right? But the actual operation was called Operation Safe Side, right? And that was the 1041st Security Police Test Squadron. But if I could find the picture I have been using. Yeah, there we go. Copy image address. There we go. And that's what they looked like back in Vietnam. OD green fatigues and blue berets. The black LE gear and whatnot. I'm trying to, the 101st Red Devils. Gray and black scheme with red berets. That looks pretty cool. That sounds pretty cool too. Um, so security forces is has the blue beret, or the kind of looks black, but it's a royal blue. And then the black berets are Air Force TAC P. The Primaris Azrael joins the Vox channel. Praise the Emperor. But anyway, uh, TAC P has black berets. Red berets, as excuse me, I want to say is CCT, and then the maroon berets are combat control teams, and then the maroon berets are PJs. Pewter berets are combat weather, or now they're called Air Force Recon, and then uh, uh, kind of a greenish gray beret are the SEER instructors. If the Scions were the army, they would have red berets for airborne or air assault. Yeah. Well, I don't know what the color code for the armies are, but I'll take your word for it. Seeing as I'm in the United States Air Force, uh, I have a bias. This is Eric from Lawton, by the way. Oh, hey, Eric, I appreciate you. Appreciate you joining me. Um, Eric is actually one of the very first, one of the few that actually supported the channel when I started it up back in Altus way back when. Have you seen the Albion Raptors from Tabletop Tactics? I've pretty much copied them. I have not. If I can get this damn glue ready to go. Aha. I'm working on Leviathan Dark Angels. Oh! And how are you liking the kit? Is it a good kit? Uh, Great channel on YouTube for all things Warhammer. Well, I'll take your word for it. There's the medic. He's done. Push fit monopose though. Well, you know, that's okay. It's okay if they're great models, but they're push fit. You know, it used to be that all models were monopose when they were metal. So, you know, what can you do? Plus, you got to remember, any box set that comes out when it comes to like new additions or all that stuff or big storyline changes is going to be advertised and user friendly for the new beginner that doesn't have like 7,000 Marines to build. You know what I mean? Those new Terminators are massive. I'll take your word for it. I don't have my box set yet, even though I ordered it when the pre-order dropped. I'm basically going to wait until September. If it doesn't show up, or sorry, at the end of August, if it doesn't show up at the end of August, I'm going to complain to GW. My store in Norman still has some on the shelf. Motherfucker. God damn it. I also have a Steel Legion army that's waiting to be paid. Total nostalgia product for me. Well, Gator, I hope you enjoy painting those Steel Legion. I also have the Lion. How's that model? That model's got to be interesting to paint. I wish he had one where he had his pistol out. Unfortunately, he does not. It's awesome. Oh, okay. I'll take. I'm glad. I have issues to get the yellow tan right. Well, he's got the older Crusade armor, so it should be like a black white, right? Like almost like a oversized Black Templar. Sorry, which character? Uh, uh um, character for what's it called? Character for the lion. The lion's armor should be similar to the pre-heresy armor of instead of the what's it called? His armor should be pre-heresy colors, not post-heresy. It should be black, like a darker black, almost or darker green, and then um, uh, white instead of a bone white. Yeah, mine's black with everything. But as far as your death core, the paint that I would suggest, sorry, the paint that yeah, Steel Legion. The I was talking about the desert camo. Okay, well, as far as I suggest for your desert camo, if you have what did I use? Pretty good. So if you have a commando khaki, okay, which is now called Carrick Stone, right? And then you have a Graveyard Earth, which I think is now called Steel Legion Drab. So here, let me switch to Commissar. Let me switch to the journal real quick, and I'll show you what I mean, what I'm talking about. So Graveyard Earth or Steel Legion Drab, and then you mix it with Commando Khaki or Carrick Layer Stone. You should be able to get that nice Steel Legion desert color. Holy! Thank you for the raid! Ave Imperator! You guys are awesome. I was going to ask to show on the camera. Thank you. I bring fire. Hunter of the Demon Prince. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Holy crap, guys. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Hey, appreciate it. 5 people. You know what? Ave Imperator. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. For those of you that don't know, my name is Commissar Hecht. And if you don't believe me, the hat's right there to prove it. It's a Commissar's hat. And I've got the Lost Pistol over there to prove it too. So, don't make me get it. I'll get it. I'll summary execute one of you just to prove it. But no, I appreciate you guys coming to enjoy the stream and whatnot. This stream is a charity live stream. Nice, but heresy. What do you mean heresy? There's no heresy here. This is all pro-imperial. I even have, for those of you who don't know, I even have the uplifting infantryman's imperial uplifting primer. But anyway, as I was saying, this channel is for played a game with the Lion, picked up 6 Scorpionox, 6 Scorpex and a Scorpec Lord, and then a Catatomb Command Barge in 2 turns. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh, that's dirty! That's dirty, Eric. Oh. So, obviously the Lion is good. But anyway, as I was saying about the channel, this is a charity-based channel. Currently, I am supporting, I'm trying to raise money for the UNHCR, or the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. And they are, and I'm trying to raise money for them because there's a lot of refugee crises across the world, and it only makes sense that I help out because he should be for 380 points. God, that's impressive. But anyway, the reason why I'm trying to raise money is because I've always, the Air Force pays my bills. The Air Force pays my bills, and if I can help out somebody in need, that's then I serve my purpose and all that stuff. So that's my goal here. But anyway, we are painting some Imperial Guard, and we're talking about Warhammer. If you guys donate to the actual charity, thank you for the follow. I was about to say that. If you guys want to support the channel, you can, excuse me, because I am streaming on 4 platforms. I'm streaming on YouTube, I'm streaming on Twitch, I'm streaming on Kick, I'm streaming on Facebook Gaming. So if you want to support the channel, and you don't necessarily have the monies to donate, please follow all those platforms. Follow me on Twitter, at Defender Hecht, all that stuff. And you can join in my Discord. As a matter of fact, let me do that real quick. You can join the Discord community. And like I said, donating to that link that I just posted, the Tiltify link, that 100% goes to them. It does not go to Tiltify. Tiltify are just the money transition, the brokers, and that goes to help with people who are in desperate need for food, shelter, medicine, uh, mental health care, you name it. That's them. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, that's who I'm championing, and I really want to give a voice to those who do not have a voice. And if you guys can donate to that link, that's great. If you can't, please share my platforms and let's try and get everything monetized. That way I can donate to them actively. And then Primaris Azriel, he knows. He's seen me donate plenty of times to charities. We did one up on cancer. We did Doctors Without Borders. We did 22 Kill. Yeah, we did Wounded Warriors. They definitely. It's definitely the Wounded Warrior Project. It definitely, like, we've done a lot. So, but anyway, back to the painting and talking. Yeah, 380 points for the Lion. I would hope that he paid his points cost. Six Scorpex, a Scorpec Lord a Catacomb Command Barge, and then in 2 turns. Jesus, that's disgusting. Oh, I bet he was soaking up every kind of shot possible. +3 invul save. Ugh. Ugh, that's gross. Ugh. I don't even think Gilliman has a 3-up invul. Only 10 wounds. That's still pretty impressive. That's 10 times I have to make you roll a 3-up save. By the law of averages, you're only failing one of them. Or sorry, yeah, you're only failing one. He had 4 left at the end of the game. That's gross. That's just, oh god, I'd be so mad. I'd be so goddamn angry. I wouldn't quit. I'd play out the game, but I'd be very upset. Well, he had to kill the Scorpec Lord twice. Yeah, I've heard the Scorpecs are pretty hard to put down because of their reanimation protocols. You too, cinnamon ring. Chubby check a psycho. Belgians in the Congo. Ah. But how is everyone doing? Those of you who joined. Hunter of the Demon Prince. I'm assuming you are potentially, that's a reference potentially of Corvus Corax, Lehman Russ, or you're talking about the Assassinorum who murdered Conrad Kurz. Strike has the strike is 8 attacks, hitting on 2s, strength 12, AP -4, damage 4. Huh. Oh God. That's a tank killer right straight up. Hitting on 2s, 8 attacks. Let's see. You only are gonna miss probably one, maybe another one. So yeah. So maybe 6 attacks go through, 7 attacks go through. Strength 12. Oh God, ain't nothing. That's another 2s. So maybe anywhere between 6 to 5 go through, and then AP -4, 4 damage each. That's 20 wounds straight up out the gate. Math wise, probability wise, Jesus. Sweep is 16 attacks. Strength 6, AP -3, 2 damage. I mean, that's still gross. That's like you're just killing chaff at that point. If you hit with all of them, that's 32 wounds that you're potentially picking me. He's a beast. Yeah, he sure is. I love a song that's got like a good drum beat to it. I don't know about you guys, like if you guys listen to music when you paint, but if there's like a good like the rest of the song could be utter crap, but if there's like a good drum beat, even for a little bit, I vibe with it. I'm not gonna lie. Sorry, I disappeared. Had to clean my brushes. Oh well, what I was gonna say was is that I'm assuming your name is an alluding to either Corvus Corax, Lehman Russ, or the Assassinorum that went to go kill Conrad Kurz. Ah, no. Okay. So where'd it come from? Just curious. If there's a hunter of the demon prince, I'm if there's a bit of lore. Oh, Hunter. No, he's saying, ah, he's saying he is the Demon Prince. Ah, I apologize. I misread. Sorry, a little smooth in the brain. It's based from Steve, a Demon Prince that was given to me. Oh, okay. All right. It's how I felt chaos. Aha, okay, all right, sorry. A little bit like I said, slow on the uptake. I added a few words that didn't that should have not have been there. It's all right. A little slow in the head. That's okay. It's all good. Nobody went to that conclusion before. It's pretty funny. Well, hey. Well, it's like Hunter, the Demon Prince. Ah, okay. I was just like, oh, okay, hunt Demon Princes. It's like that old little oh man, it hurts. But it's that little joke. A little play on words. I'm surprised you don't have some uh I'm surprised you don't have music playing through the stream. Carl Casey, otherwise known as White Bat Studios. Unfortunately, because YouTube loves to quickly monetize things, because I'm streaming on Kick, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. I don't play music on my streams because I don't want to get hit with copyright, and I would like to monetize my videos at some point in order to generate revenue for charity. And YouTube sucks when it comes to copyright and all that. His stuff is copyrighted. Yeah, all of his stuff is copyrighted. Like any even it's gotten to the point that even free music, right? That like generic instrumental music is getting copyrighted. And it kind of sucks. Hell, covers now are getting copyrighted. I was once singing Shallow Brown. Oh, sorry, his stuff is not copyrighted. I might. But I was once singing Shallow Brown. It's an old Irish English sea shanty. Voila. And because I was singing it, it got copyrighted. They just magically copyrighted it to it wasn't a band that played it wasn't a band that was like it wasn't a band that played it. I think it was maybe Assassin's Creed. But yeah, they just immediately copyrighted it. Know that pain too. Yeah, I said, I could literally find covers of every song that I've done through indie developers and stuff, and it still gets copyrighted. So like I would, and I like singing. I like singing to songs. There's one song that I just enjoy singing. It's called "The Humors of Whiskey," okay, or "Stick to the Crather." And it starts out, let your quacks and newspapers be cutting their capers about curing the vapors, the scratch and the doubt. With their medical lotions, their serums and potions, a home in their notions they mighty put out. And I'm not going to continue singing because I'm afraid to get copyrighted. But yeah, like Irish folk songs, definitely, like any sort of folk song I listen to will definitely. Oh, that's a good cover. Oh, yeah, thank you. Uh, yeah, I like any sort of folk song that I listen to, or even some rock and roll that I listen to. Like if I got to make sure that if I'm wearing earbuds for the um that the microphone doesn't pick it up. Otherwise, copyright strike. So the struggles of streaming. Humble Bubble has some open source songs you can play through VLC or something. But you have to have the document to keep YouTube at bay. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like I do this for fun. Like I said, I do it for charity and all that stuff, and I really don't want to be embroiled in copyright strikes left, right, and center. Which is why if I ever play a Star Wars game, I'm never turning on the music, even though the music's awesome. If I play any sort of video game, I turn off the music unless I know it's safe for me to stream, because I don't want a copyright strike. But yeah, I was like, what was it? Sell me for $1, shallow, shallow brown, a great big Spanish dollar, shallow, shallow brown. And then like I think it was those lines that got me copyright strike. And let's see what happens with this stream. But yeah, I enjoy a good like Irish folk song or sea shanty to sing to, especially when I'm painting. How big of a pile of shame? I have two models. I finished one model after 2.5 hours, and I've got a couple hundred plus to go. Well, I can't. The camera doesn't reach over there. I wish it did, because I'd show you. I'd show you. But there is a bit of a there is a pile of shame in there. Uh, let's see. Oh, I got a lot. I got a lot. I've done pretty good at reducing some of it, but I have. Ooh, I got a bit. I got a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I Imperium magazine has kind of made my pile grow really big. Let's see. Near my person right now, my pile of shame is here. Let's go to the Commissar's camera real quick. So near me right now, I have a combat patrol, a boarding patrol, I have two of these Sisters of Battle kits, which has got monopose Battle Sisters, monoposed Arcflegents, monoposed Sephirim, monoposed Canoness, and then a Penitent engine. So I got two of those sitting there. I have a Rogel Dorn. And And I have a Indominus kit that I haven't opened yet. I also have, again, this is just near me. I also have a Hydroflak cannon, a bunch of stormtroopers, an Imperial Guard, an Imperial Guard Lehman Russ Demolisher, my friend plays Sisters. Yeah, he needs a kick in the butt to put them together. Well, I also have some old Sisters right here that need to be touched up and redone. And yeah, I've got quite a bit. The term I used, or the term I used at one point was I have enough to open a small store. So yeah. All right. Hope to see you, Jen. I got to go. Need food. Well, I appreciate you rating the channel, and I appreciate all of your followers to join me. That's very nice that you did that. Support is always needed. As a reason. A good rock and roll song to listen to, especially when I'm painting, is anything by Rise Against. It's solid stuff. Give It All is my favorite song by that band, particularly. For those of you that are in the chat right now, what kind of songs do you listen to when you paint, or do you listen to audiobooks, or do you listen to podcasts? Like, what's your favorite? Genuinely curious. Sacrifice. I need more black on the tip of the brush. Damn it. Tonight, home tonight. Here we go. Hey, Mark. I'm headed to bed, but I just wanted to say hi. I appreciate you, Mark. Mark's joining us from YouTube. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hi. Have a good paint session. See you next time. I appreciate it, man. Oh, you know what? I forgot to color his mustache. Let's give him a dark color mustache. Let's give him a... Where's that? There we go. Let's give him that Mornfang brown. There we go. There we go. Still came back for me. hearts and our minds. That's like every other moment before. Your life is gonna mean if it's gone. Like a half a mile an hour and die. I'm gone, maybe it's all gone. Are you building a regular guard with Tempesta says? Yes, yes I am. That's the plan. Because they've got the berets. So security forces have berets. These guys got berets. Hey, it's 40k security forces. I also have that boating patrol, uh, and am building Navy breachers. Yeah, I mean it's a slick set. I'm not gonna lie. If I had the desire to, do another like alternate guardsman army, I'd definitely do a set of Navy breachers. Like that'd be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like and the multi-gun backpack looks kind of fucking cool. I want them as cheap objective holders for Dark Angels. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I've got one more head, and then I'm done with the line infantry. Finally. Again. You and me. And, trace. Ah. Oh man, we're almost done with the line infantry. I'm so excited. We're getting there. We are getting there. Bum, 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 bum. Monsters. into the dead of night. Oh, I used the wrong color. That's okay. Coming back. Yeah. here I end with a broken man. Good night, Eric. I appreciate you joining me, my man. I really do. You better watch out. You better beware. It's time to go. Good night. Look. Say people like you screw everything up. to excuse me. I'm not at my best. I've been gone for a month. I've been drunk since I left. These so-called vacations will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink. I need home for a rest. Yep. And a 1, 2, 3. On Caring Cross Road, we never saw nothing but brass taps and oak with the sleeves of our coats. Excuse me, I'm not at my best. I've been gone for the month. I've been drunk since I left, and these so ships will soon be my death. I'm so sick from the drink. I need a home for rest. Houston Station, the train journeyed north. In the buffing car, we worked back and forth. Crooked Dykes, Yorkshire's green fields, we rung into dance as the train jigged and reeled. Gone for a month, I've been drunk since I left, and these so cold. This will soon be my death. I need a home for rest. Light of the moon, she drift through the streets, a rare old perfume so seductive and sweet. Mazes and flirt as the pubs all close down, deny us around. Excuse me. I'm so sick from the drink. I need home for rest. All right, so we did the fabric of the backpack so far. I can still remember the words and what they meant, as we etched them with our fingers in years of wet cement. His blood into each other, as everything seemed clear. We're cruising along at half speed, and then we shift a gear. We ran like vampires from 1,000 burning suns. And we ran away, where all my friends are gone. We've outgrown all the things that we once were. Run away. Where are we running from? Show our hands. Where have they gone? God, I love this song. Seconds that we lost. take yours and I'll take mine on the right hand side. Yes, and you'll find you take rest in mine. And I about curing the vapors with their medical potions, their serums and lotions, uphold in their motions their mighty put out, and tell the true physic to all that's pathetic, and pitch the dimocram, colic, and spleen. Note if I think if you take a big drink with your mouth to the drink of a jug of poachine. So stick to the craythur, the best thing in nature, in your sorrows and raising your joys. Although at no ration, no dose in the nation can give consolation like poachine, me boys. liquid cosmetic. To love is athletic, no, it is aesthetic, and gave such a boob, conceived by the powers of the garden of flowers, and gave their own bowers such a darling perfume. So it's rare that you willingly share. Your error is easel and dead, nor is the merit to yield a true spirit, and shake off the hairs from your head. This to the Creator, the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows and raising your joys. Since this affection there in the doctor's direction, and gives a complexion, touching me boys. In me cradle we mess with our ladle, his mouth with an ocean of pap, when the drop from the bottle fell into my throttle, rolled and capered clean out of her lap. They crawling and screaming and bawling till Father were called to the poor, son and sighing, they feared I was dying, found I only was crying for more. They're the best thing in nature, for sinking your sorrows, joys, suckle with babes in their truckle, I only could suckle on, touching me boys. No aggression, times of depression, still clung to my mind, through at college. Of knowledge I never could gulp till with whiskey combined. I'm growing times ever bestowing on Aaron's potation the flavor so fine, and they may lecture on Jove and his nectar itself is the only true whisker divine. Riddle, what beeps, pipes, and fiddle? What's hotter than mustard and milder than cream? So what's clearer than crystal? What's sweeter than honey and stronger than steam? It'll make the dumb talk, the elixir of life and philosopher's stone, and would help Mr. Brummel to dill the Thames Tunnel. Sure wasn't it putching for out in his shome? Give me all your losers, your bastards and chancers, Jesus and barflies down on the street. It's back to salvation, men. Watching on East Broadway Street tonight. Into the old place and try to see the young man I swear I once was pretty, not the monster you now see. Okay. Ah! Use the heirloom. It fits so with her eyes. I came so close. And that's right, just listen to the signs. Damn it, I dropped a bit. It's to try. Oh, there it is. Change. Oh, where's that bit? Oh, damn it. You in the end. Damn it. I don't know where I dropped that bit. I don't know where that bit went. Alright, hold on, folks. Oh, where'd that bit go? There it is. That went way over there. Oh. Crap, it went far. Okay. Alright. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Ah! Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I was actually going to glue it in. Lock it in place. Hey, how's it going? C Signal. How are you? Welcome to the stream. If you're curious about all the links, it's because they were posted from past streams, and I don't know how to get rid of them. I know you can. Gotcha. Thank you for the follow. I think you missed the point, C Signal. This is a charity channel. I don't follow for follow. If you wish to support the charity channel, I would greatly appreciate it, but I don't do follow for follows on that. That's artificially inflates, and that doesn't give me what I necessarily need to grow the channel. If you are genuinely wanting to follow me because of my content, that's perfectly fine. If not, there's the door. So. And for those of you watching on Twitch, please support me on Kick. Trying to grow that up, trying to grow that channel up. Because really the goal is I believe in the shotgun tactics of effect. And if you don't know what that is, that's me basically using all the platforms I can to monetize. I should not have glued the lost gun in, but that's okay. Where's that toothpick? I'll need to get a toothpick real quick. Put some glue in a hard to reach spot. Gotta put this back and ba 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 ba. Trying to keep to. All right, we're about 4 hours into the stream, and I do have to start getting dinner ready, so I'm going to hold on to this. We're going to end it here. Hopefully tonight, before I go to bed, we will stream some Vermintide, maybe some Darktide, or we'll just finish the models. But and then tomorrow I won't be streaming because of work, but we'll figure it out. Alrighty? My name is Commissar Hecht. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye!